afternoon, everyone. My name is Parina Joshi, and I welcome all of you on behalf of Surya Hospitals. Today, I want to thank my hospital for giving us this platform so that we can interact and we can have a conversation with you all. The reason why we are here today और why today आज ही क्यों और किसी दिन क्यों नहीं सो आप सब जानते होंगे कि 1 सितंबर टू 7 सितंबर इज सेलिब्रेटेड एज नेशनल न्यूट्रिशन वीक राइट एक नेशनल न्यूट्रिशन वीक हम सेलिब्रेट करते हैं ऑल ओवर इंडिया हर हॉस्पिटल में हर जगह पर सो इससे ज़्यादा अच्छी अपॉर्चुनिटी और कोई नहीं हो सकती थी कि हम आपके साथ मिलें आपसे इंटरेक्ट करें और जो भी आपके क्वेश्चंस डाउट हैं उसका हम आंसर दें सो टुडे वी आर गोइंग टू टॉक ऑन फूड फॉर हेल्थ फूड क्या है खाना क्या है व्हाट इज फूड वी ऑल नो ठीक है ये तो हम सब जानते हैं बट व्हाट इज हेल्थ नाउ हेल्थ अकॉर्डिंग टू ऑल ऑफ अस हैज डिफरेंट मीनिंग राइट सबके अपने अपने डेफिनेशंस हैं हेल्थ के जब बच्चा छोटा होता है तब वो गोलू चाहिए यू वांट अ हेल्दी गोलू पोलू बेबी सो द बेबी इज हेल्दी बट व्हेन यू ग्रो अप you want to be slim you want to be very thin so you are healthy what exactly health is let's understand that so according to the definition health is nothing simple it's a well-being of physical social and psychological well-being of a human right only physical aspect does not define you if you are healthy or you are not healthy. It has to be your psychological and social well-being also. And what is one common factor which affects all these three things when it comes to physical, social, psychological? Nothing hard to guess. It's food, right? Food is not only something that we're eating for our body or to fill our stomach. It is so important. It brings us together. For example, गणेश चतुर्थी गणपति फेस्टिवल चल रहे हैं सो वी आर ऑल कीन कोई कहीं से मोदक लाया कोई लड्डू लाया राइट सो फूड बाइंड्स अस स्पेशली हियर इन इंडिया ओके it also gives us a sense of happiness right so it's just not something that you have to think that okay food is for weight loss food is for weight gain no there is a lot which comes to food and today we are going to discuss about that why is food important tell me are we at all going to be healthy again health as I told you an overall approach without eating a healthy food no illness is something that we all don't want and what can stop us one of the factors of course from getting us ill is a good diet because it's a building block right it gives us the immunity it gives us the power to fight the disease now I use one word immunity it was in fashion totally from past 2 3 years. You all would agree to that. After COVID, immunity boosters. From where it started coming in suddenly? Was it discovered now? No. It was always there. It was always important. But somehow we never paid importance to that aspect of our food. So now we all know and we must continue to give the importance to our diet to build our immunity so that we can fight not only one virus but any number of diseases. Fine. So to understand this, let me give you there are important basic nutrients. Okay, how many of them? Six of them. Somebody would wonder five होते थे, how come suddenly six? We'll come to that. So which are the important nutrients? Friends, this is very important not only for adults, for you all. I'm very keen on you all giving this knowledge or imparting this knowledge for your kids as well. Okay? So, all right, we already have questions. I'll try to answer as many as possible. Meghna Das says, how can I maintain a balanced diet? Fine. So, Meghna, I'm coming to that very soon. So, the important nutrients that I'm going to discuss today, or I want you all to know about, is carbohydrates, proteins, fats, vitamins, minerals, and the sixth and most important is water. Friends, please do not neglect water in your food, in your daily routine, because it is one of the important nutrients. Treat it as that. Okay? Carbs. Why carbs? Now we don't say carbs. Ooh, मुंह बिगाड़ते हैं. Why? Carbs नहीं लेना weight gain हो जाएगा. But we all need healthy carbs in that, right? So do not restrict or totally make it to zero. Fine? So, in moderation, according to your body's requirement, carbohydrates are important part of your diet. Coming to proteins, everybody knows building block. We need proteins to build good muscles. So do not skip or do not neglect proteins. Fats. Again, please do not treat fat as a bad nutrient. All fats are not bad. There are different types of fats. There are different categories in fat. So the good fats that you get in nuts and oil seeds and all are important that we need to consume because fats are an important part of a lot of other metabolism in our body, for example, hormones and all. So you really don't want to deprive yourself of that, correct? So let's fat be a part of our diet, but of course in moderation and right in good amount of fat. Coming to vitamins and minerals. Now, these two were the ones who were like hero during COVID times. We need vitamins and minerals, correct? We need color in our food. Now tell me how many of you all have black and white television in the house? No one. I don't think anyone would even consider having a black and white television. Don't we like color on our screen? Don't we like color on our body, like our clothes and all? So why should our food be bland? Why only cereals or breads and rotis and all? No, we need some color. Okay, this is where your immunity is going to be built up from. So fruits and vegetables are the most important part. And then last, what I said is water. When we combine all these foods, okay, when we make a plate of our food as a balanced meal, when every nutrient is a part of your meal, this is when you get a balanced diet. I hope, Meghna, I have answered your questions about that. So coming to the next question, what diet works best to manage diabetes? All right, now, we are in such a time when diabetes is so common. It's like the percentage of people getting diabetes previously and now has increased a lot. Let's not taboo anyone who has diabetes. Let's not cut down on everything because this is something which is going to be with you for lifetime. It's not like fever, it will remain for 3-4 दिन रहेगा, हफ्ता भर रहेगा, ठीक हो जाएगा, चला जाएगा, नहीं. तो क्या आप किसी इंसान को ये बोल सकते हैं कि आप पूरी जिंदगी पर आलू ना खाए या पूरी जिंदगी पर चावल ना खाए? डू यू थिंक ह्यूमनली दिस इज पॉसिबल? नो. व्हाट विल हैपन इन इनिशियल स्टेजेस, यू माइट डू इट, शुरुआत में जोश जोश में आप कर लेंगे, कुछ समय के बाद चिड़चिड़ापन होता है, आप दूसरों को देखते हो पर आप खा नहीं सकते हो, सो योर साइकोलॉजिकल इफेक्ट इज देयर. देन वन फाइन डे व्हाट विल हैपन, यू विल स्टार्ट बिंज ईटिंग. ओके, कुछ नहीं सुनना, किसी का नहीं मानना, खाते जाओ खाते जाओ. ये अगर हमें नहीं करना है तो हमें पहले से पेशेंट को एडुकेट करना है कि आपके लिए सही क्या है, क्या आपके ब्लड शुगर वैल्यूज है, आपके मेडिकेशंस कौन से हैं, आप इंसुलिन लेते हैं कि नहीं. उस हिसाब से एक क्वालिफाइड डाइटिशियन और न्यूट्रिशनिस्ट जो होती है वो आपको प्लान करके एडुकेट करती है सो दैट आप लाइफ टाइम के लिए वो चीजें अपनी लाइफ में चेंजेस ला सकते हो. यू नीड टू मेक चेंजेस फॉर एवर. So let that be very gradual. Do not expect instant results from anyone. Please understand that. ये instant noodles का जमाना है, instant results हमें नहीं चाहिए है, ठीक है? So give your body some time, give your therapist some time, give your doctor some time. Your body also wants to get some time to react to it. Fine. So a good diet which has a lot of fiber, good amount of proteins, cut down on simple carbs like maida, sugar, and all that. Okay, include a lot of fiber, leafy vegetables, fruits, water in your diet. This should be good for diabetes. But again, I would say it's very individualized as we love to have clothes of our own fit. जैसे हमें टेलर मेड कपड़े ज्यादा पसंद है रेडीमेड से, वैसे डाइट भी टेलर मेड होता है अकॉर्डिंग टू योर ओन पर्टिकुलर रिक्वायरमेंट. ऑलराइट, गोइंग टू द नेक्स्ट क्वेश्चन. What kind of food or nutrient should I eat in order to reduce hair fall? All right, that's a very good question. I believe Ankita. Yeah, Ankita, hair fall is observed when you have deficiency of certain nutrients, minerals, and vitamins in your body. What happens is, in terms of thinking that I want to diet or I want to go on a strict diet to lose weight, or sometimes just because time does not permit, we don't eat well. So we really don't give that nourishment to our skin, our scalp, our hair. Thus, as a result, you do have hair fall if it is purely nutritional. If it is above the normal level, you need to consult to a doctor because there could be some other hormonal issues as well. So to take care of your hair and your skin, remember to include good fats. Like as I told you, bad fats, good fats. We don't want you to take like fried burgers and all that. No, but fats and oil seeds are something. Some kind of amount of milk and milk product. Your normal cooking ghee oil that you use. Along with that, lots of fresh fruits and vegetables are something which are required to keep your skin and hair healthy. And do not forget to drink enough water because hydration is the key when it comes to skin and hair. All right. Okay. Going next. What is the best diet for healthy living? Okay, Bimal. Now, as we have already spoken quite a lot on balanced diet, we explained what are the important nutrients, how your plate should look like, the color in your food. So, this is the key to a balanced diet. Now, how do you incorporate this in your life? Is something which is very interesting because there is knowledge everywhere else. You can consult someone, you can read about it, and remember, get yourself involved, get your family involved. This is one more tip I would like to tell all of you, especially when you have children in the house. Sit down together and plan a meal. Make a calendar where you write down. You need to ask your children or yourself that in today's day have I included at least three colors in my meal, right? Is it green, is it purple, is it red? No. Is it that my today's whole meal is looking absolutely white and green? No, then it is not healthy. So get involved, take interest, do go personally and shop for things. Imagine when we just order it and people deliver, but when you actually go and see there, trust me, there are so many vegetables and fruits we are not even aware that they exist. So when you personally go pick them up, of course, and as and when time permits, every day it is not possible. But yes, if we take interest, if we take little bit of effort, then we can have a healthy lifestyle and healthy balanced food in our routine. All right. What are healthy balanced diet and how do I maintain them? I believe Shubhamji, we already spoke about this balanced diet and healthy diet. So we would go to the next question, which is the best vitamin to take help to develop bones. Okay. Now, when it comes to bone health, it's a very good question, and I would like to thank you for asking this question. What's his name? Rajiv ji. Why? Because most of us, including our children these days, are indoors, right? Either the situation was such that we were not moving out for a couple of years, or even if now when we are working, we are in air conditioned offices, kids are in school in the mornings and all. So we are depriving ourselves of sunlight, which is the most important thing when it comes to our bone health. Now, when we talk about the vitamin, it's vitamin D, which is extremely important for bone health. But there is another mineral called calcium that is also important because bones require calcium for building, becoming stronger. So, vitamin D is something which is needed if at all your doctors advise you to go and check your levels. And when it's are really, really low, they do give you supplements because from food it's not a high amount that you will be able to get when you have deficiency. So please listen to your doctors. If they ask you to take supplements for that, do take that. But along with that, yes, healthy diet with good calcium and all, and sunlight is the key for your bone health, right? Okay, what are the healthy balanced diet and how do I maintain them? We already spoke about that. What should I eat or drink after eating lots of fried food? Okay, now who is this? Somebody, Drishya. Drishya is already admitting that he is eating a lot of fried foods. Why in first place are we eating a lot of fried foods? Is it that you don't have options? Is it that you like something? If you like eating a lot of fried foods, now that you learned it, it's really not good for your health, it's not good for your skin, it's not good for your stomach, your immunity. Let's cut down on fried foods. Okay, as I said, maintain a calendar. You allow yourself 3 to 4 cheat days in a month when you eat whatever you like. But it so happens that if you have ended up eating more than required, see to it that you drink enough water. Just hydrate yourself. Fluid. Plain water is something which is important. We don't want to go for any fancy detox and all that if it is not possible. Simple, plain drinking water is something which is enough. If at all any kind of physical activities you are doing, kindly see to it that you have a little more than normal of it during those days when you have ended up consuming a little more. Okay, so this is something that we need to be extremely careful. How and what are we eating? So please, let's not cheat ourselves. As I told you, allow yourself 3 to 4 days in a month where you can actually cheat yourself, so you can have whatever you want at that time, but otherwise moderation is the key. Eat everything that you like, but do not overdo it. Okay, not to get obsessed with health foods also at times, so that you keep on having that. That is also not healthy. So everything has to be in moderation. Moderation is the key. Okay, which fruit is good for bones and joints? Okay, now when it comes to fruits, they are really not going to help us have joint or bone growth. But yes, vitamin C that you get is one of the important factors. Vitamin C is an extremely important vitamin. What all we spoke about immunity, or the medicines that we were popping in during COVID times, vitamin C, vitamin A, all these are most important vitamins. Okay. Now coming to vitamin C, I would like to tell you on one thing or bring this to your notice. This vitamin is extremely sensitive. So if you heat food with lemon in it, the what vitamin is going to be done, evaporate. It's over. There is no effect. So see to it that even if you squeeze lime, it's on top of your poha or on top of your vegetable or dal, and you don't cook food with nimu in it, okay, with lime in it. Okay? Okay. What food should I avoid in a balanced diet chart? Now, there is not a single food that I would want you to avoid absolutely, totally. Once in a while, as I said, as a cheat days, you can have, but yes, when it comes to a balanced diet, you are adding enough of carbs. Now, carbs, what will you get? Cereals. Proteins, either your dal, pulses, eggs, chicken, fish, milk products. Your veggies, your fruits, your fats in terms of cooking. No excessive fat, we said, which needs to be like, taken double the amount, triple the amount. No. Whatever minimum, like, around 15 grams of fats per day or something, which is recommended, that much fats you are taking, you are having enough water. Now, what do you not see in your balance plate or in your balance chart? It's mainly processed and packaged food with lots of chemicals, with lots of preservatives, right? So this is one thing that we need to avoid. We need to avoid having a lot of refined flour, okay? Because that is really something which is not healthy. So let's our kids also learn this from the beginning, so that you don't really have to nag them, or you don't have to keep on telling them don't. When they are young, from that time only, please make them to have a habit of avoiding refined flours. Okay, especially as I said, food with lot of sodium, for example, packet chips and all, it's a no. So these are the foods, your carbonated beverages loaded with sugar, colors, preservative. No. We don't want anything with artificial colors, artificial flavors. So try to have as much as natural things, and processed and packaged things we should be avoiding. I hope I've answered your question. Going to next. Again, bone health. What food should I avoid in balanced diet? Yes, we just answered that. How dangerous is sugar to our health? Very, very. We really don't need sugar. Why? What does sugar give you? It gives you only carbs, right? That is carbohydrate. Now we do get carbs from the cereals that we are eating, from some of the vegetables that we are having, from the pulses and dals that we are having. So we do get carbs from another food products also. So why have simple sugars? One thing, as I told you, it gives you only carbs with no other benefits of any other nutrients. Like for example, if you're getting carbs from your chapati or from your bhakri, you also get some proteins. You also get fiber from that. Are we getting any of these from sugars? No. It's just the taste. Fine. Second thing, processed. Lot of chemicals nowadays, like we want fine white sugar which just flows and all. Is it healthy? We just mentioned no processed, no packet, so no. Most important next thing is any sugary food or sugars that you have, and if we don't rinse our mouth, or if we have a habit of going on drinking sugary drinks or putting sugars and all, it is really not healthy for our dental health as well, right? So try to avoid, or rather I should say we should stop having sugar as much as possible. If at all we want to sweeten our foods, or if at all we feel like having food, we have wonderful options like jaggery, or there is gur shakkar, or there is dates or date syrup. Yes, we can use one of these, okay? But sugar is a no-no. All right. Going to the next question. Okay. Um, my child is very thin compared to my neighbor's child. Oh my God. Ma'am, how would you like if your child compares you to the neighbor's mother? We don't like it, right? So, again, why is this criteria? Like I mentioned earlier, that when kids are very, very young, we want them to be chubby, we want them to be golu. Okay, then babies become healthy. But once they grow up, the same mother will come to me, इसका वजन ही कम नहीं हो रहा है, ये पूरा टाइम बर्गर खाता रहता है, मैगी खाता रहता है, आप इसका वजन कम करवाओ, ठीक है? सो बिगिनिंग में, बचपन में ये आदत बिगाड़ी किसने? बच्चे को मोटा होना ही हेल्दी होता है, ये जो एक फ्रेज है वो हम क्यों उसको फॉलो करते हैं? See, what is health, as I said, is physical, social, and psychological well-being, right? अगर बच्चा एक्टिव है, if your child is active, not falling ill quite often, okay, enjoying his life, going to school, doing his normal work, so you really don't have to compare or worry that neighborhood baby is quite polo or healthy and my child is thin. So please, madam, take this out of your mind. If your child is absolutely active, playful, you don't have to worry about it. Also, if at all any of the mothers or you all have any questions, any doubts, even you all, see, the thing is, these are general guidelines that we are sharing with you. But again, as I said, that is very independent, it's very individualized, that we have to plan. A lot goes into it from your side, also from our side, also. So you can come and meet us in the OPD, 824 Surya Hospital. We are always there. So you can take an appointment and you can come to the OPD. We can solve many more questions. If at all I'm missing out on certain questions, we are not able to answer your queries, you can feel free to come and meet us. We are always there for you, right? And this is one place where I say that it's just not medicine. Even our doctors, our management, they just don't give importance to treat you as a patient, like, okay, come here, take medicines, go back home. No, we give an overall approach. And food, as I told you, is the most important part, right? So we want to help you heal and feel better with right kind of food. Going to the next question. Again, skincare is one thing I think a lot of female are concerned about, acne and skincare. So it's not that you eat fried food and next day you're going to have an acne. No. But yes, one more important thing which I will mention now is having a good bowel movement. Okay? जिसे हम हिंदी में कहते हैं पेट साफ आना, motions. This is also extremely important. People having constipation would have all these issues of, like, skin problems and digestive problems and acidity and burping and all that. So see to it that you have enough of fiber in your diet. एंड एज यू नो, ओनली फाइबर वुड नॉट हेल्प. आप बहुत ज्यादा फाइबर कंज्यूम करते हो, आप इस सब गुल पे ले लो, आप सब फाइबर ले लो, बट वो फाइबर को सोल्यूबल या फंक्शनल करने के लिए व्हाट यू नीड इज फ्लूइड, दैट इज अ वाटर. So if there is fiber, but if there is no water, the fiber is going to harm more, harm rather than helping you. So see to it that you drink enough water. There are enough physical activities. If your job is a desk job, do get up, walk a little, chat with your friends, come back and start working. So it's food, it's a physical activity, enough of sleep. All these are very important for your overall health and well-being, right? So please do not treat food as something which is like a medicine. Do not treat or talk about food only when you want to think about weight loss or weight gain. There is much more to it. There are a lot of diseases and illnesses where we would want to help our patients, reach out to our patients, and heal them better. Especially for children, growing up children, how to make them strong. As you all have very correctly asked, for bone health, for their skin, for their health. So we are always there, we are always present. And with this, as I've shared the details, you can contact us, reach us at Surya Hospital. The details have been shared with you. You can take our appointment. We are definitely going to be available. And to end my talk, I want to tell you one thing, that as God has created different different flowers, different butterflies. They're all of different size, different shape, different colors. But don't we all love them? Everyone has their own beauty. Everyone has their own uniqueness. Same way, friends, let's not differentiate between our kids that this one is short, this one is tall, this is fat, this is thin. Of course, if there is a medical line involved, if there is a help involved, all of us are always there to help you all. But let's love and respect our body the way we are born and take our health to the next level rather than comparing ourselves with somebody else. So, yes, food for health is something that we are going to promote this the whole month. Eat right, feel right. Thank you.